So what's up? Asthma Wedge. Something to share with everybody. You know, I like to share my feelings and my occurrences and whatever happens in life, because at the end of the day, maybe it'll be something that's recorded and saved that I can remember or my family can remember. But a couple of years back, I lost my father, and yesterday just got word of another loss. An old head from Philadelphia who knew my father, came up together in Philly, but mostly I'm doing this video because of the influence that he had on me. This dude was the epitome of Philadelphia, cool. I mean, he had it going on, educated parents who put him in the right track, dressed well, straight Philly, attitude, real smart, cool with everybody. Nobody tried him, he wasn't a joke. Slang, everything. Old head you wouldn't even think was old. He was way up there, you know. It seemed like for most of the time that I got to spend with him, he was always older than me, you know, like up there. But he was down like anybody else and cool as any young boy. So just wanted to give my condolence to his family. Shout out and last prayer for him. May Allah give him the highest point of paradise. Yes, with all that coolness, he was still a religious guy, still a Muslim. And that's what made it even more impressionable for me. So shout out. I love you, Fahim. Same name as my father. I hope y'all get to hang out up in Jannah and be one of those who Allah says that they will conversate about the struggle that they had on the earth, and they'll laugh, saying that, remember we used to struggle? Remember we used to be hungry and sad and we had issues? Well, no more. No more. Peace and love. Oh, and one more thing. The two memories I have of him always is one, I always wanted to, he was a hustler. He never worked for anybody from what I ever seen. He worked for himself and he made a way. Even with his family, he taught his family the same thing. But I remember one time he wanted me to work with him because I'm a plumber and I always end up hustling. You see me hustling, struggling and striving. And he respected that and he wanted me to work with him. Plus, like I said, he grew up with my father in Philly, so he knew of my father, and my father was a businessman also. So he wanted to work with me, but it wasn't a good time because I was doing what I was doing, and he offered me to come out with him on a tour, but I didn't go with him. But to this day, I always think about, like, I wanted to vibe with him and learn from him, you know, because he was that thorough. But I remember one time we was in the masjid, place of prayer, and he saw me reading the Quran, and, you know, reading it in Arabic, and he really took liking to that. And him being an old head, that made me feel good, especially somebody that I looked up to. So, you know, that's it, man. Much love. Assalamu alaikum, Fahim.